Jesus Christ. Alright. What's up, everybody? My name is Monkey Lake here, and welcome back to some Fallout New Vegas. Well, Redux. May not actually be a Redux because I don't have any mods, but does that matter? Yeah, not really. But today, what we're doing is joining that. Joining what she does. So, Arctic, Rifle, Material.
Hold on, I've got this.
Okay.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Welcome back. Let's go. Whee. I don't think there is a good broken power armor.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the second level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
All right.
Looking sharp, Ramos.
Behave yourself, kiddo.
Let's go. I remember a lot of people. I remember coming down here. I'm like, ooh, what they got? And like, holy shit, they got a lot. And I took everything. Yeah, I lost karma, but who the fuck cares about like karma? Like, karma system made Fallout interesting. Well, it didn't. It made it more boring. Your consequences have actually. Oh.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now.
Oh.
However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
You willing to get the fuck up? Alright, what do you need?
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Okay. I'll begin immediately.
I'm glad I can count on you.
Immediately?
Oh, and one other thing.
Yes, immediately.
The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
So, I am a member of the NCR. And the NCR is not too fond of the Brotherhood of Steel. I forget why they don't like each other for some fucking reason. But you are going.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter. and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Why not?
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
And what about Veronica? She seems to come and go as she please.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. And all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him. Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
I suppose you nominate yourself?
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any two others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
Sure, well, I don't...
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Pardon?
I hope you've been practicing your
There you go.
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Is that wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
What's that?
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it.
Virus?
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or two, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Just delete everything.
Along with all of the crucial data contained within. That'd be like throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Alright, let's see what I can do.
You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Alright, this may fucking try. I may attempt to be tried.
Hello, outsider.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Ah, fuck.
The bunker takes a little getting used to,
Don't care.
doesn't it? Seconds.
Damn it.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged.
Guy.
You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah, sure, why not? The data store's fixed. What do you think of Harden trying to get marriage?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
Time to go.
Later.
What? Later.
You're being
Don't work
watched,
too hard there,
so
Ibsen.
don't get any ideas.
Yes.
Wait, there was another thing in there?
Hello again, my friend. Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and...
Yeah, I don't care about that. I think I just gotta do his. I can play like that. Oh. Whatever. Hey, buddy, you want to replace Harden with McNamara with Harden?
Your presence here,
I don't.
outside.
I don't care.
So you've been talking to Harden, eh?
Yeah.
He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Harden. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Bye.
Hey, Ramos.
Behave yourself this time, Veronica.
I'm going to go. Alright. Alright! Yeah, quit that. Yeah, quit your huffing. She got off the... Oh, you coming under here because I yelled at you?
For the Brotherhood.
I forget. What is it again? 12 by 7. Shut up. 12.7. do. The only reason why I am carrying it like this is because ADS is shit. Why do you fuck up on the map? That's stupid. I have two sniper rifles. The sniper rifle itself and a anti-material rifle. Because if 308 doesn't do the job, 50 BMG does.
Uh-oh. That's enough of that.
Yeah, enough of that. I should spend like 30 minutes of my time and just sell all of the fucking gold ink and just buy nothing but ammo and attachments.
That's enough of that.
Ew! I forgot what they look like. I don't know if this movie... I don't know if this game came out before the movie Slither, but it really reminds me of that.
Come on!
Let's fucking go, let's go. Another one over there. I'm playing Call of Duty. Gotta jump around them corners. Stupid, that is a thing. I hope to God she doesn't. Hope to God she doesn't get a shot.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Let me have a Braxton. Give me that. Yeah. Do I have a location? Wait. I thought I've been in here. I don't know. Gonna find out.